next week I'll be in. Hold on, I got you.
All right, there we go.
I'm hoping by next week I'll be out in my new shed, like hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah, this is like our second bedroom in the house.
Are you have any kind of air conditioning out there though?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. I've got a window unit, but so like that. So basically, that shed is split in half. It's got a divider wall, and I'm putting a door in to divide too. So then I'm cooling a much smaller space. So
Nice.
hopefully we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, today, like I said, I spent the first 2 hours in the garage this morning because I got so much stuff out there to sort, and then I was like, I gotta get that done before it gets too hot. And
Dude,
I'm
the
already like
humidity here
sweating.
has been so bad, like the humidity because of we've had a little rain off and on, and then,
Yeah.
honestly, this morning at like 2:30 a.m. our power went out. Didn't come back on
Oh
until
my god.
6 because it was like I was wondering there for a second. I was like, man, am I even gonna make it to the end? Because I was like, gosh, dude, no power for that period of time. Someone hit a telephone pole last night, like one of those like one of them double telephone poles, like they were.
Wow.
I was like, dude, this guy's had to be drunk or something, man. Like it's off. It's not even like it's not right beside the road. Like it's back a little bit. It's like, dude,
God, and
yeah.
that's the worst one. So we're like you sleeping and it woke you up because you got hot or something.
Yeah, well, we
That's the worst.
thankfully like so in this place we have mini splits.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like in our bedroom we have a mini split in there that's just for our bedroom. So we keep it pretty cold at night, and then like we shut our doors, to where
Yeah.
it's just our little space. So that was good. Like it actually pretty much held. But I got up this morning because I was like just going to check and make sure everything was okay at our house. And man, when I opened the door, it was like right.
Yeah.
I was like,
You could
whoa.
cut. It's so thick you could cut the air.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's the worst.
yeah. It's pretty tough.
I
Hey,
remind me. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
hey, Jared, I did get your text, bro. Like, I'd heard from a lot of people about me in the shed. So the deal is basically I have to move the shed. So I don't want to move the shed with everything in it. I want to sell off as much as possible. And plus, it gives me a chance to kind of hit the reset button myself and like be organized from jump instead of like how things have been. Like honestly, here lately, I've had a lot of instances of not a ton, but enough to be annoying of not being able to find stuff, or just like going in there the other day selling off my stuff, and I'm like kind of keeping a tally so that I can take it off eBay. Dude, the amount of stuff that's no longer listed is insane.
Yep. Yep.
I was like, how does it happen? Nobody knows. Like it's one of those things. So,
I've talked to. There's Ray right now. I talked to the guy on the podcast.
yeah.
Every year I do an inventory, and every year I have a huge death pile of stuff that wasn't listed. That's like, let's get this stuff listed. Every year
Yeah.
I do it.
It's crazy. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. That's probably now, and thinking along those lines, probably one of the best reasons to have a cross lister is just to have a separate place for inventory to where you can just pop it back in if it pops
Oh,
out.
yeah,
But because, I mean, does it, I was looking the other day, and honestly, I didn't look too deep, so don't hold me to this, but like the idea that it falls off, does it fall into ended listing? Or does it just go away? Because like some of that stuff I couldn't, like when I typed it in as inventory, I couldn't even find it. I was like, so I don't know if that's the case for everything, or if it's just I didn't look hard enough or in the
I
right place.
don't know.
So I mean, I did one side of my shed, and I literally it was half the inventory was gone. I was
Wow.
like, it's nuts. Because I'm like looking at it and I'm like stacking stuff on top that ain't in. And then, yeah, it was nuts. So,
Yep. That's crazy. I mean, how long has it been since you've done it? Because like I said, I do it every year, and I always have a
I
pile.
don't do it every year. I've done it. I've done it once, I think, in the past
Yeah.
6 years or whatever.
I can't explain. I'm like you. I mean, I try to explain to my some of the stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I ended that because the person asked a question, I didn't know the answer, and I
Yeah.
never went and answered their question. And it was like one of those questions where like, oh, if they're right, I got to take this. Like, I got to end this right now in case they're
Well,
right.
it's kind of nuts too because, like, okay, so think about, like, I don't know. You guys ever look at like days that you've had this on eBay or whatever, right? So like the other day I was going through something and it said I've had this item for 566 days. So how come that hasn't dropped off? It's like, I mean, that's almost 2 years. Like, what would that not drop off? But yet I've sold stuff that I know I've had for 6 years. Like,
I think sometimes I basically verified it'll be something that someone sent an offer on, and then or
yeah,
someone bought and then they canceled the order.
yeah,
And I know I always hit submit and relist for free,
relive, yeah,
but maybe the system didn't register it. That
yeah.
happens. That does happen.
I don't know. I don't know how what happens. And there for a while, we had talked about how like required versus recommended things that they're putting in there. But I mean, there for a while. I mean, like Cernoch preached so much to us about blue dot, blue check. Like there for a while, man. I was like diligent about going through and making sure I had all the item specifics, even if it was
Yeah.
nonsense. Put
I
something
don't.
in.
I've never done that. I just do it.
Dude, I mean, there was probably a 2 year stretch. I was blue checking everything. Like, I mean, I was just going through and
Hmm.
doing it, putting it in, even if it was like, cause some stuff they ask you dumb things that have nothing to do with your item. And you're like, well, I'll just
Just
put
put a
this,
word that will be
whatever.
relevant to the search.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I was doing when I sometimes like on an item specific. I would just what don't make sense, but I'm gonna put a word here that if they search it, it'll be
yeah,
relevant.
yeah. Kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Hey Keith, good to see you.
What's up, Keith?
Lots, good to see you. Once a year, cause you find a pile.
I have been using eBay AI to update metadata in bulk edit.
Yeah, Joe's working on some stuff, bro. He's working on some app stuff. He had texted me yesterday about.
I know he's been talking about it a little bit.
Joe will have to get you to come in sometime and do a little promo.
Yeah, Ray, I know. Yeah, sometimes when you have multi-quantity items, that quantity gets messed up. That's the worst when it gets messed up in the wrong way, and you still have some listed and you ain't got none on the shelf.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yep, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy how that happens. Hey, LaDonna.
Hey,
Yeah, things have been a little hectic lately for all of us. So
yeah,
I've got stuff. I've got travel coming up myself. Um,
got multiple trips coming up.
yeah, that's me. I got summer's a little difficult. Like I do, obviously pastoring, but I do youth at the church as well. So like we have a youth conference coming up, and then I'm actually for the first time in probably 3 years we're gonna take a family vacation. So it's an actual vacation. Like,
Yeah,
it's not like when my girls are coming. Their fellows are coming with us. We're
nice.
gonna
That'd be fun.
go to the mountains, spend some time, just kind of relax and
Yeah, we're doing that in August. We're taking a real vacation. We're not picking. We're taking a real vacation.
yeah,
No, just unplug as much as possible. Like I like to leave my phone like wherever I'm staying. I just leave the phone there for a day and just unplug completely. It's
yeah,
hard. It's harder than I thought it would ever be, but I'm addicted.
yeah. It's most people, man. Most people like cannot stay off of it. Like I'm the same way. Like I've actually been trying to be more conscious of it lately, just because. I mean, ultimately, we all know it's a time suck, dude. It's like
I I
what,
will say mine is not watching. I haven't watched. I'm always creating and researching.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not like I'm creating for 3 different social media pages. Like I'm spending all my time
Yeah.
when I'm on my phone
So
doing that.
yours is more tool oriented. Mine's more
Yeah.
doom scrolling at times. where I'm just like watch one thing, then I watch something else, then watch
Yeah,
something else, then it suggests me something I haven't seen before, like that stuff.
yeah. I am glad that that's where I'm at with it now. Like I can say I don't doom scroll anymore. I don't watch YouTube. I don't have time. Like I haven't watched anybody's
Yeah,
content. I haven't been keeping up with the podcast. I don't have time. I should have him on in the background when I'm working. I need to do better at that. But like, yeah, I'm always editing a video or recording a video or researching, what works for. Because with the Facebook, I'm just always doing that kind of stuff. I don't even.
yeah. It's we talked before. It's been a long time, but just having those conversations about being diligent about shutting down. You
Yeah.
know, because I know that's something that, especially when you work for yourself and doing what we do. Like I don't know about you, but I always feel the need to be doing something, to be
Yes,
working, to
man.
be like I have that need that when it's your own business, because you're like, dude, I control this, and it's like, and then you think about like if you were to section up your day in a way, because we hate, because we work for ourselves, we hate to even think about a schedule. Like that's one of the things that we're like, I don't want to be on a schedule, but
I've never had a schedule. There's no schedule except for I try to list in the morning. But
yeah,
even that's changed with AI. I don't do it in the morning anymore.
yeah, and but that's one of the things too. Like for me, it's not even so much about scheduling my work time. It's more about scheduling a break. Like, hey, I'm just gonna leave it for, you know,
Yeah.
because I know, like for me, when I first started when I first started selling on eBay, you guys know, I don't know if you remember these days, but dude, every time your phone ding, like I've got to get to it. I've got to take care of it right now. Like I used to ship immediately, dude. Like if someone bought something, I'm out there packing it and putting it
Yeah.
away, like sending it off. But,
Thanks for reminding me. I got stuff I got to go pack right now too.
yeah, I actually have a few sales today to deal with, which is unusual. I said it's almost like they knew that, hey, this guy's dumping mass loads off his inventory. We need to throw him a bone, I guess. I had like three sales yesterday. I haven't had that in a long time in a single day. So I was like, that's
It's too hot to wear a hat today, Chad. I went to grab my hat when I came down here. I was like, nope, I'm sweating already. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm my eBay's been I can't even with the new way listing faster. Like, yeah, it's just been great. It's so busy.
yeah, yeah, that's good.
I have 12 going out. 12 from just yesterday. One I ship every day, and I have 12
Yeah, I'll be hitting you up.
for years. Holy smokes!
I'll be hitting you. Otts is, man, he's not playing, dude. Like he's got more inventory than, yeah. I don't think he's quite to what Buys a Lot used to be in the back in the day, but he's got his own warehouse now.
I've seen his videos. I've seen some of us or his pictures. I follow. We're friends on Facebook. I follow him. I've seen some of
Yeah,
his stuff. He's got a little. Does he have like a little forklift and everything?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I've seen
yeah,
that.
dude. He ships pallets, man, like in and out. Like he's not, yeah, he's not ones and twos anymore, man. He's like this
It's a different kind of hustle. I
this
respect it,
yeah.
but I can do it. I'm
Well,
doing
you
it.
know the thing with him, he likes auto parts and automotive, but he's also mechanical. Like that's what he messes with, restoring cars. Like they do that. Gosh, I just put it in the chat what it is, but it's basically like these runs, where people drive like antique or certain kind of like rallies. They drive their cars to different parts of the country. And so, dude, he has like a what year Suburban? That thing's old. It's like 70s, 80s Suburban, like that they've tricked out, like made it, restored it. Yeah, hot rod power tour, and then like trucks and all kinds of things that they do to restore. So, it's kind of like you with toys. Like that's his passion. That's what he sells a lot of.
Yep.
So it's pretty good.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like I enjoy the pit, like that being in. I was telling Eric about that hoarder house I was in. I got enjoy that too much. Like that was just pure adrenaline rush the whole time I'm picking in that house. I enjoy that part way too much to switch to more of the bulk.
I'll be
I,
good to see you. Wiggle room. I've seen who else is in here.
yeah, if you guys haven't used your eBay supply coupon, was today the last day, or I don't even know if there's one more day.
Ooh.
Yeah, today's the last day.
Good call.
That was a credit to Wiggle Room on that one.
I tell you something crazy, dude. I actually lowered my store limits too because I dumped so much inventory.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I can still list a crap ton, but I just went down a level.
That's a fun thing doing. I was actually looking. I just don't. I don't have a warehouse. I don't have room for a storage locker. I was looking at storage lockers. Buy the whole house. So the that house, that hoarder house, the neighbors are buying it with everything in it. But I don't know. The house has to go through that whatever probate or whatever. So it's gonna be a long time. That house is gonna be sitting for a long time before the neighbors can even buy it. I don't even know what that. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what that takes and how. I've heard it can take a year or whatever.
Yeah, they got basically they have to research like who the
Who
closest
who belongs
relatives
to,
are
right?
and all that kind of stuff. So like if you're, I mean, it can be simple. Like say if you're the only survivor, like you know, there's not a spouse, you're the only kid, like then that can be simple. But if you have like people that are on, when you get into like cousins and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, like it's who's closest to the thing, and yeah,
I do know that family members were in there first, but they're all they. I mean, they walk in the door and they turn around and walk right back out. They're like this because
yeah,
it's that bad. But you know what's crazy, and I'm so thankful about it. As far as picking that place, it's not nasty. It's just a lot of stuff. There's no piles of like
mm,
whatever gross
food and
food
like
or bugs or
yeah,
you know f-
rats.
waste. There's none of that. It's all actually doesn't stink. It's all actually in really good condition considering, and there's just so much of it. It's insane. Yeah, we're going like we already discussed. She said, "Yeah, come back. Just let it." I have her information. I just message her and schedule a time, and we're gonna go back. It'll be the third. There's a one of those like hay buildings in the back, like hay barns or whatever. Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
And there's an upstairs, and it bothers me because there's literally in the upstairs there's a pile. It's probably 20 foot wide by 20 foot wide, and it's probably 10.5 feet tall, and it's furniture and it's just stuff underneath the furniture. It's just, but you can't. It's really hard to dig through it because it's right there, and there's nowhere to move the stuff, and it's heavy, and it's dark, and it's hot, and it's crazy. And that pile has not been researched. Like nobody's dug through that pile because it's too hard to get through. I want to dig through it though.
Wow. These guys are sneaky. I'm looking at, so I didn't go through the normal link to go to the supply shop. So I'm looking at it and I was
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
man, I said, let's look at the eBay boxes. And people have eBay boxes for sale that aren't eBay.
Yeah, they get their free supplies and then they sell them.
Dude, one guy's got 25 boxes for $8, $22 shipping.
Oh man.
I'm like, dude, come on now.
No people. Yeah. The worst thing about that house though is there's no power on. They don't have the power on. So like, there's no lights. There's no air. There's no nothing. The windows are, but it's hot outside, so windows being open don't help that much. And like that one room that was upstairs that had no windows, and there's just one door going. It was pitch black in there. Like we came back the next day with headlamps to dig through that.
That's wild.
You know what the crazy? I probably found 16 or 17 thermoses with no lunch boxes. Like $6 Million Man, Charlie's Angels, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like all these thermoses in there. No, only two or three we found the lunchbox.
Huh.
Found Major Matt Mason. There's a throwback toy. That's from the 70s. You ever heard of Major Matt Mason? He's a space toy from the 70s. Found him in there. It's crazy. It's been
What
crazy.
did you get the thermoses?
Yeah, oh, I grabbed them all. Yeah,
Yeah.
we grabbed them all. Yep. We found that bobblehead that I found a LA Rams 60s, I think it is, bobblehead in there.
Hmm.
That sucks though. The spring is really stretched out and his head just falls over. But Keith said that's not too bad to replace a spring. And he's in great condition other than that.
Huh.
Maybe there were juice boxes in there, Joe. There was a couple boxes of Capri Suns in there, so that's probably what it was.
It's fun.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, Matt. I've only picked Cincinnati one time, and we did good down there. Cernoch, that's what was crazy. There was hardly any vintage clothing in there. There's hardly any clothing in the house in general. But I grabbed like maybe 3 pieces, and they're not even that old. There's some older, like, but not even that old. You know, like older lady clothes, like nothing special.
You know, that stuff's always so contingent on, as sad as it is to say, who passes away first.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yep.
When
We got some kids clothes that was okay. Like we found a really cool vintage Dick Tracy kids t-shirt, and we found a strawberry shortcake shirt. You know, but not a whole lot. I found a vintage cowboy sweatshirt, a Tool Tech sweatshirt made in the USA with like just a regular print on, like some kind of print on nudist horror.
When you got so much stuff in the house, you ain't got to worry about somebody seeing you from the outside.
There was two 1956 reindeer blow molds in there. All 4 legs are gone on both of them though.
Oh man.
Man, I grabbed them and I was carrying them out, and I look over, and their legs are just all broken in half. I was like, I didn't. They took up too much room, and I was like, I'm leaving them, like they're broken. But I took the antlers that come off. I took those for replacement parts.
Reseller Rally. Are they doing that in Cincinnati this year?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's one of the trips that's coming up. Not too far out in September. For me,
Yeah,
anyway.
me and Jimmy picked together in Cincinnati.
Yep.
That's when he learned about boots.
Yeah. It's up there. It's up there, Matt. You can't see it though. It's back in there. Let me see if I can.
Dude, growing up, I probably broke like 4 of those muscle reeds.
They're all gonna fall over. It's back in there.
Me and my brother played pretty aggressive with the muscles back in the day.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
I had the little pinch thing that would hold it in. Like there's plastic things that always break off, dude. When you got,
Yeah, one of them is broken off on my ring.
I think about it though. I mean, we had hundreds of those rigs, dude. Like the muscles, we had hundreds of them. Oh, nice.
It's blurry, but it's back in there.
Yeah.
I'm actually rearranging because I just got this shelf right here. I got that shelf set right there. So I'm just started yesterday. These toys are going on that shelf, and then that'll clear up room on some of this stuff might go over there, and so I'm kind of rearranging.
Nice.
So I want, that one will keep the dust off, so some of the little bit better stuff is going to go in there to keep the dust off. I did move my Thundercats and my Silverhawks to that glass display case right there. And then I got the Transformer Jets down on the bottom. So I'm trying to keep some of the stuff from getting too dusty. I've only oversold one lava lamp, but it was a good one. I found it was like what was the word they used? Dang it. atomic style lava lamp. Oh man, that was a good one. I think it sold for like $400. I need to go pack and I need to go take pictures, but I don't want to leave Eric over here alone.
I just went down the rabbit hole for a second. I was doing the muscle reminiscence. Let's see. Let me pull it up right here.
What happened, Keith? Customs classification system? Oh.
Let's do it like this. And like this.
Like those the best, the rarest ones, or what?
Yeah, these are the ones that are the most famous ones.
The hand is really. Where's the hand at? That's the one that most people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one with the headless guy. It's got his head on.
I think I got that guy. The guy with the. Oh, I don't know if he has the snake face though.
Snake Man.
I think I have him with that body, but he don't have the snake head.
Jurana, man. Like, that's what they said, that he was the, like, ultimate warrior. The black hole.
That's cool.
Condor.
Sneegator, what is that? I want that.
Turtle. Oafish looking turtle.
I think I have Abdallah.
Oh yeah. Look. He's got a butt on the front. Yeah. I've never even seen this dude right here.
He's cool as heck, man. He's just this normal looking guy with all these. I love obscure stuff like that. Like there's all these monsters, and there's this dude. He's the most sinister of them all.
Leopard one. Yeah.
Bizarre is cool too.
It's a ball. A volleyball. I had this dude, the junk man.
There's that hand, Sneegator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had this.
See, he's popular. I have Devil Knight. I have him in blue too.
What about the football guy?
I don't know. Now I gotta stand up and look.
This dude I had, the 6-armed man guy. Asher Man's father.
This guy?
Hold on.
I got the blue one right there.
Oh yeah, nice. The Shark Man, Piranha. Oh yeah, this dude right here too, heavy metal.
He's awesome. He's number 1, huh? I don't have him.
Number 1. It's kind of crazy.
Well, look, I have the football guy in blue.
Yeah, blue was like second run, right? Second or third run.
Yeah. Yep, got a bunch of them. I want Mr. What is his name? Mr. Nakano. I want him though. I'm going to look him up.
Matt said he had him.
Send them to me, Matt. Oh, you don't have him no more?
Said he used to have all of these. Oh, Pat's gonna go home and have his son pull them all out.
Yeah.
He's probably got the collection.
They were for a while there. I hadn't found any of them, and they were number 1 on my list of stuff to find. And then I bought some off.
They repopped them like more recent, like some of them.
Yeah.
Because I'd found them and I was like, these are like the newer ones. But
yeah, actually, they went like I bought a pack that had from Dave, matter of fact, off of Dibbed It. It was a pack, and they were aliens. They looked like from the movie Aliens, and they were modern. Yeah, I bought some from Ray off of his eBay. Whoa, he had them on eBay, and then I said, sell them to me.
Yeah, I had some at some point. I don't know. I think I sold them on an auction at some point. Surprise.
Oh, here's that. I talked about this on the Buy It All podcast, folks. Buy It All. This is that rare Monstro ball that Sonia found. Check this out. This is where some money right here. It's like a mad ball.
Oh wow,
It's like from Brazil. It's a Monstro ball.
that's kind of wild.
Yeah, he's worth some money right there.
What's it like? Half werewolf, half Dracula?
Yeah, he's supposed to. You put water in him. He's supposed to squirt water, but he's missing the plug on the bottom. You can see in his mouth. That's a rare toy right there.
That's crazy.
Just recently found. Fun stuff. It's my happy place. I just like I talk about that a lot. Like I enjoy how where everything has a story. Like I can tell you where all this, where it all came from. That's what makes it really enjoyable for me.
Yeah, that is. If it's stuff you like, I mean, I still like finding cool stuff for sure.
I'm gonna be there, Matt. I need to order. I need to do that now. I'm my new hat. I got a new hat that I'm. Let me see if I got the. Because I'm starting to really focus on the toy stuff. Oh, I don't know how to share screen on here. Share screen. Window right there. Can you add that? That's gonna be my new hat that's coming out right there.
Nice.
I'm taking the flips out of it. It's still part of the name, but I'm gonna call it. That's what the hat's gonna look like. And honestly, part of my thought on that is I'm gonna wear that hat while I'm picking, so people will say. So when like if they read the hat, what's the toys? That's what I look for.
There you
So I
go.
want it to be, we kind of talked about on the podcast. Like I was gonna wear this Transformers hat, so people, if they ask about it, oh yeah, that's what I'm out here looking for. But now I'm gonna wear that around. I gotta order some though. I just, obviously I just made the logo.
You should just add I buy old school toys. Like,
I thought about that, Matt, but I wanted to look like my old school flips hat. So
yeah.
I still love that style. So I'll be bringing some of those with me, some of those hats. Pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I've had a couple people talk to me about some addicts with toys in it, but at this point I haven't got any follow up from them.
What? Colby? Been selling Caterpillar logo stickers for years. Listing just got taken down for intellectual property rights. That sucks.
It's crazy how that stuff happens. I've had something I sold for years and it just came down.
Keith with the average bear reference. That's. Hold on.
Ray said he's gonna take his hat and wear it too, so people sell them their toys to him.
I'm gonna show Keith some love on that average bear comment now that we know who said it. Isn't that who said it? Right there. Yogi Bear. Nice little Dell Productions vintage Hanna-Barbera rubber toy.
Hey, so do you have American picker list that you just, hey, I buy all these things?
We've been just with the booth. I've been thinking about. I'm gonna close it. How do I stop sharing that?
I get it.
with our booth, we're thinking about, because we know the lady that owns it. She said we could put flyers in there, so we're thinking about starting with that, putting
Yeah.
flyers in there. Because she sends the toy stuff my way, and flood to some good stuff. Boo boo, hey boo boo. Chad's gonna get a. I buy vacuum cleaner parts. Man, Colby, that sucks, man. I think so too, Keith. I think so too. I'm excited, and I love my Flips hat, but I'd rather wear the one that says toys around. It's less says doesn't scream that I'm a flipper.
Then I should get a Pyrex hat. Yeah, get you a little cornflower pattern going across that stuff.
Do the butter print, the old Amish butter print.
If you know, you know. Have you seen this in your kitchen? The little print. Make a T-shirt that has everything you buy on the back.
Man, I'm not with that, Justin. That's the only thing that kind of, I'm not. It's me being like complaining over silly things, but the biggest thing about getting into some like pics and people that contact you is they want to sell you all their junk too, man. Like they're like,
Yeah.
here's my pile of junk, please buy it, and
Yeah.
they are trying their dangest to get you to buy it. And I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, it's tough because you get into this thing too. Like anytime you say about what you buy, they're like, "Oh, I got this," and then you go, "It's like, dude, I'm not interested in going to the Dollar General. Like, I can just go there and get it new."
Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. You know what I meant. Come on. Why you gotta do that to me? Why are we gonna have our daily argument, Chad? I bought a rainbow vacuum and I gave it to my wife. She loves that thing. First generation too.
Yeah, it's funny how that stuff is. Yeah, so I sold out of my shed Saturday, and I did. Probably a third of it is gone. But gosh, man, I had people come in there, and I obviously I'm liquidating, so I'm gonna give you good deals. So what I tell everybody is when they come in, I said, look, here's how this is gonna go today. I was like, if you make a pile, you'll go home with it. If you make a pile, we're gonna come to a price of agreement that you're gonna take a week. I said, but if you ask me, how much is this? How much is this? How much? Then I'm gonna give you a regular price because if you're only gonna buy that one item, you know. So, but it's still super cheap. Like I was selling new tennis shoes for $10, like super cheap, right? This lady comes in, dude. I've got a brand new pair of Birkenstocks there. Now they're smaller size, women's size, like probably a 6, something like that. And this lady comes in, she goes, "How much for these?" I was like, $5, and she's like, "Oh, never mind." Brand new Birkenstocks, man. Like, I was like, I don't know what you're looking for. Like then she picked up these two. Now nobody probably really knows what this is. There may be somebody in chat that does know. They're called drifter socks. Like they're like heavy duty plastic stuff, like rubber-ish plastic. And what you do is if you're in a boat and you're fishing and you're just drifting, you can throw them out on the side that has the current and it'll kind of hold you in place. And they're like big socks they attach to the side of your boat.
Huh.
Well, these things are about $100 a piece, right? And this lady holds two of them up. Would you do 5? The same lady. Would you do 5 for both of these? I was like, no. I was just like, and then they left. I was like, Dude, if you won't do $5 on some Birkenstocks, I'm not giving you a deal on anything. Like, I'm just gonna be like, would you do 5 for both of them? I was like, man, I would do 20 for both of them if you want. And then they left. I was just like, I don't know what she was thinking. Because I told her, I said, these shoes are brand new. There's Birkenstocks. Like, they still had this sticker on the bottom of the shoe, and the print's perfect. I said, they're brand new. Like, she's like, eh, $5. But
People.
everybody else, man, I was making them such good deals that they came back and like loaded up again. Like they made their first pile, and then I was like, gave them a price, and then they come back, they're like, oh yeah, let me make another pile. It's like, yeah. I said, I done told you. About a third of it, Joe. About a third of it. I do have a guy today that I've got to meet. I will probably have to cut out a little early because I've got a guy I got to meet. He's going to buy all the golf stuff I have.
Nice.
So that'll be a nice. That's about another quarter of what was in the shed. I might have thrown it out, but I mean, $5 brand new. The difference is, Brad, I know what stuff's worth. Like, if someone had told me $5 on those Birkenstocks, I would have been like, yeah, I'll do that. Because I mean, they're like $75 shoes. Like, I mean, they're not, and they're brand new. You ain't got to do nothing to them. But I might have. But after this is that now. Here's the difference, though, too. If someone told me to make a pile, I'm not even asking a price of anything. I'm putting everything I want in that pile. And then, you guys know, because I talked to you about this, and then I'm going to see what they think's valuable in that pile. Because when they start doing the pricing and they say that this is worth, X, then I may throw X back into the thing. So, the Birkenstocks, no, dude. I sold all my clothing to a local reseller the other day.
That's a great point that Ray said. You ever have any contacts that sell you good stuff, but every once in a while you gotta buy a pile of the junk that they're selling just to
Yep.
keep them happy? I'm actually
Yep.
dealing with that right now. I'm gonna buy a toy for too much, but this is my best contact, so I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna do it.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm actually
I've done
you
that.
just reminded me. I'm texting her right now, man.
Yeah, I've done that too. People that call me and say, "Hey, we got this." Now I have got a little bit more like dialed in with them. You know what I'm saying? Like to where like this is more along the lines of what I'm looking for. And then like now they kind of see the difference, so I get less of that than what I used to. But yeah, definitely. Sometimes you got to do it. I did not, Brad. I did not. I mean, unless they got sent to Spam Island or something, but I don't know. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, I mean that's what I always do. And like I said, and then if they, I mean, for me, if people make a big enough pile, I mean, dude, I'm more apt. Like if that lady even put those Birkenstocks in a pile, and like if she had 20 items, then yeah, you're gonna get them cheaper than $5. Cause like I'm gonna price that pile as take it with you pricing. But if you're only taking one item and taking up my time, you know, and every like pick up every item, how much is this? How much is this? How much is this? It's cheap. Pick it up. Like it's. The other thing is, I saw that lady look up something on her phone, and I was like, dude, if you resell and you're balking at paying that, like walk away from $5. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Oh man, I'm gonna make me a hat where it's gonna say something else though. No, I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. It's hot down here. Can't think straight. Oh, Brad, I was gonna order them from you, and my wife's like, no, we have a whole box of eBay ones still that we haven't even opened, so I don't need any. So I didn't need any. Sorry. She's like, yeah, we still have this box from that we got when you ordered them last time. We still had a box full of eBay ones that we never even touched that have been sitting this whole time, so we cracked into that.
I tell you what I got from Poshmark, man, was those big padded envelopes, like the bigger ones. They had some that were bigger than priority flat rate ones. Those are nice. They work out real nice.
I need to go pack. I'm gonna go around the wall right here and pack real quick.
All right.
I gotta get it done. I gotta go. I sold some WeatherTech that's out in the garage. I gotta go grab that too. I'm just gonna leave it in the box it's in though.
Dude, I was right beside her, Chad. Like, I saw the eBay.
Words matter, Eric. Gosh darn it, man.
Yeah, I saw the eBay out, bro. Like, unless she's texting eBay for something. Ground advantage. Yeah, those things are nice. They're big. There you go. How much does it cost to make a hat? It depends on what you do with it. Embroidery hats are a little bit more. Yeah, probably 15, 18 bucks probably on the higher end stuff. Depends on who you use. Like, sometimes you got local guys that can do a little better pricing. I made mine a little cheaper, but the only reason I was able to is because my mom can sew. So I bought patches. The patches were like $3 a piece. The hats were like 12. But she sewed the patches on for me. Like 12. Nice. That's cool, Jay. Hey, I actually talked about this a couple weeks ago, guys. I'm going to do something that I haven't done in many years today. Many years. If you would like to come in and hang out a little bit today, I'm actually going to put a link in the chat. So if you'd like to come in and hang out, there is some ground rules though. No cursing. Okay? Don't do that. And we're not going to get in super controversial topics. So it's in the chat. If you want to come in and hang out. Yeah, keep it PG. I just say that because I've opened it up years ago and had some big problems. And everybody left. That's weird. Alright, that was something I was looking for. Tabbed out. Let's see.
This is embarrassing right here. I ordered those bubble mailers over a year ago from eBay. And this box has been sitting in the bottom of that bubble mailer box that whole time.
That's funny.
And you know what's in here? Poly mailers that I've been ordering. Because I think I want, run out of poly mailers, you order more. Whole box of poly mailers.
Yeah, I've got, man, when I started packing stuff out of the shed, I have poly mailers like everywhere.
I can't believe these have been sitting there for over a year. And I've just at the bottom of that box. Yeah, old thing. After I just mentioned, I was like, you know what? I need to take those bubble mailers out of that box, put them on the shelf.
Yeah, I have those things everywhere. Like they're not in one general spot. They're everywhere. Oh. Hey, ABC Matt says he has that Mr. Nakano for you.
What?
He says if I remember to bring it to you at the rally, you might want to shoot him a text before you leave. That's cool.
Now I gotta bring in some.
Can I join you guys?
Did you find the link?
Oh, you know what? Be right back. Gotcha. Yes. See if you can find that box. All right. What's up?
So back in the day, did you buy the can O muscles or just the little blister pack?
Bro, I don't know.
I remember getting the can at some point.
I think we might have gotten the cans. My mom and my aunt got us all those. So
Yeah, 10 packs or 4 packs. I just remember going to the store as a kid being like, hey, can I get these? Can I get one of these? Can I get one of these?
yeah.
Like, yeah, the 4-pack blister cards, the 10-pack garbage can, or the 28 figure box. Yeah, they were.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, got you. He said I got you. We got a whole bunch.
Hey, look.
Hey, look at that
Chad's in.
Look at that.
Hi, guys.
Hey, man.
See what that says right there?
No, I don't have my glasses on.
Please look inside for multiple items.
That's that one that had the poly mailers in it.
Jeez. Where you headed off to, Chad?
I am down in Newcastle, Delaware.
Oh.
I work for a living,
There you go.
and I like to broadcast while I'm driving.
Nice.
I used to have a sign right behind me on the wall that said, reselling is my job. Kind of a spoof on, Dave's sign.
Well,
And
you've obviously watched the show a lot, so you know you're supposed to put your phone where it shows the side of your cheek, like on the one side when you're riding. we feel like Tim's back.
Oh, shoot.
That's good.
So I had the guy with multiple arms,
There you
Yeah.
go.
but then look at this one. I had this guy. I always thought this was funny. So you have this. Oh crap! You have this guy, and then I got a purple version of him, but one of his arms is like in a sling.
Yeah, I got that one too right here.
Oh, Repops.
I got that exact same one right there. Look.
Look at that! Oh man!
That's pretty awesome.
I thought this one was always weird. This guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do you stand him up on his head?
I guess, yeah.
How does he fit in the muscle ring? Like,
I don't know. And then I always thought this guy looked like Hulk Hogan. This guy.
Yeah.
Is that
right here.
That's cool. I'm trying to see. I got a ton of them. I just want to take. They all
This became a muscles channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Retro toys. It's Jimmy's fault, man. He started us on the retro toys.
I got little fellers like this, but that's not that guy.
No.
Yeah. See, I don't have the little baby one, but I have this the young face wrestler.
Oh yeah.
Which ones are the ones worth money? I don't think I have any of those.
The color, like I think the hand, like in purple or whatever, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I mean,
I have the
I've researched them in the past. Sort highest.
Yeah.
Just let me do that again.
Hey, see. Obviously, if you have it in the package, it's like everything else. Like those are the ones that are the.
Yeah. Well, then I had these mini. This is a whole thing, toy box thing from. I got these little mini wrestlers. I don't know what these are. Jimmy, you ever found something like these? These mini wrestlers?
No, but those are awesome.
Yeah. So.
I would like to find them in my toy collection.
I think this is supposed to be Hulk Hogan, and I think this is supposed to be like Hacksaw Jim Duggan back in the day.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know why this orange dude right here. This guy sold for $500.
What? Who is that guy?
This guy right here, Muscleman. Says Phoenix, Super Phoenix. He's sold multiple times for over $500.
Free candy van.
So if you have the multiple hand guy that in orange, he's $471. The football guy in red sold for $450.
What?
I have a blue one of
What? One of those wrestlers.
This guy sold for $375. Looks like just a regular old wrestler.
Jeez.
I got some blue ones.
So do I. I need to look now.
I got this guy with he looks like he's from the sea.
This guy's cool. He looks like the Thing. He's got like a rock. He's made like out of rock.
Oh, I've got the flesh color version of that.
This blue one is sold multiple times.
I always liked him. Yeah, he looks like the Thing. Look.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So apparently the colors are the high dollar ones, huh?
Yeah,
less availability.
That one that looks like the music guy in blue, he sold for over almost $300
What?
Jeez.
Might have to look that up.
on an auction too. So you know that got bid up.
So blue, purple, red.
This guy always does good. This guy with the multiple arms with like the different weapons in the football. Come on.
Oh yeah, huh?
Why is it blurry all of a sudden?
Anybody know what these come from?
That looks like Snarf, man.
I have like 3 of them.
Oh, what are they look very familiar. I can't.
Anybody know what that? Because they're the same size as those wrestlers. And then I can't see what's on the bottom. Let me see. It's the same. Is the same thing that's on the bottom of the wrestlers, or on these? So you have wrestlers and then like this. Let me see.
Those are cool though. Those are awesome. Like those
My
are
eyesight is bad. Let's see.
those are the kind of toys that grab my attention when I see them. Like,
He must have got
This
those
one says
destinations.
1986 Soma, China. SOMA, China.
I've heard of Soma, yeah.
Soma, China. So, got those. And then, now, these were fun, but we played, like, the muscles were fun, but this was more fun. And Jimmy will know exactly what these are.
Oh yeah, Battle Beasts.
I got gobs of these.
Do you have their weapons?
Jimmy.
Yep. So they have the weapons have the numbers on them.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how you can tell who they go to.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of the weapons, a bunch of the staffs.
I wish I could go back to when we first moved here in Ohio. I got one of my best Facebook buys ever was a Ziploc bag full of Battle Beast weapons, just weapon, and I was selling them for $15 to $20 a piece. I sold them all. Like I sold every last one of them.
There's not, I mean, there's not much in this like little toy box thing, but there's like
Man.
there's some stuff like this weapon right here is a glow-in-the-dark weapon to...
Does it go to that?
Huh?
Go ahead.
To this stuff. This was the holographic. I forget what they were called, but I had one at a time.
Oh.
It's a holographic type thing.
Do they have them in their chest too?
Yes, they had them in their chest.
I can't think of the name right now. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I loved it. Yeah, so this it was a Thor. I don't think the hologram's not coming up. It's not coming up, but it's like a. But yeah, it was all the holographic stuff. Let me go see. Let me go down. Thatcher cleaned out his room and put some stuff downstairs. Oh, look at these.
Visionaries, maybe?
Visionaries? I think that was the other one that was like it. And we got some old school. Oh, you'll know about these, dude.
Oh yeah, Transformer. I don't know who that is, but that's Transformer.
I got some of the
Oh yeah.
you know, like the crappy ones. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, that's the transfer. And then you have the GoBot versions. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Let me go downstairs.
I'm starting to keep the GoBots now because I got. Where's it at? Maybe you can see it from. Right down here is the GoBot. Let's see if you can see it. See it right there?
Oh yeah.
That's the GoBot base. That's the one that it transforms into like a base. Oh, here's that box of. We're nerding out.
Visionaries.
I've taken over the show with toys. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Let me look up Visionaries because that might be it.
Does anybody know how to transform Megatron?
No, it wasn't Visionaries. No.
It's like the Knights of something around, maybe around.
I
don't remember how to transform this.
No, the Visionaries was the Knights of Magical Light. No, it was something different.
I'm gonna have to watch a video literally on how to transform Megatron.
Right there. That's what was always told right there.
I have not transformed Megatron since I was probably 11 years old. Because I haven't ever taken this one out of the box since I bought it. And I just found this one. And I'm like, I'm going to break it.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Transformers, man.
Isn't that so cool that it has that on there?
Yeah, snap that rig. P38.
Oh, no. They were called Supernaturals.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Supernaturals, man. I had a few of those.
You know his legs come out wide. I remember that.
Matt says he knows how to do it. Matt, I put the link in the chat. Just come in and talk him through it.
I'm about to watch a video. I don't want to break him. I see his hands. I'll get arrested for carrying Megatron around. You're right. I don't want to break him. He's so like a lot of times Transformers are loose. This one's like actually probably seized up. It's the reverse.
It's probably been sitting for a while.
I'm not gonna mess with him right now.
Let's see if I can find anything else.
Oh, in the office. You get stairs talking about toys. You need a tech call. There's a tech call coming in.
Here's a question. Okay, Jimmy, here's a question. This guy's head is gone, but that's probably was this a Transformer?
No, that's a GoBot. I have a bunch of them up there. They're like GoBot beasts. I forget what they're called.
Okay.
I got a bunch of them up there on my shelf up there.
All right, cool.
On the end. I forget exactly what they're called, but yeah, they're like GoBot. That's where like I recognize toys, but the names I don't remember all the names.
Yeah.
I'm not
Back
that
in the
good.
day, they made a bunch of just figurines. You know what I'm saying? Like these little, you know, like I got just stupid figurines. Like look at this guy. He's an orange.
Is that Julius?
Oh no. Let's see what it says on the bottom.
That's what they would call him in the mall anyway. Orange Julius.
1982 Meredith Industries. And then I got some like, bro, these are cool. Do I have more of these? Yeah.
Monstrous is what I think they're called.
Like these guys right here. And then look at these. I've got some knockoff Smurfs. Look at these knockoff Smurfs.
Dude, why are they yellow?
And this one's green. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
That is weird. Are they PVC? Like, is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, these are crazy. I just kept these. I never even looked them up. These GoBots Monstrous. They have some value.
It's got some giant Hong Kong 1982. Good.
Yeah, they call them the gnome family.
Man, I wonder. Look, I have all these too. Look, I didn't even know they did this.
Oh, Brandon wants to come in. Hold on, let's see. Brandon.
Look at that.
You see Brandon down there?
A big robot.
Hold on.
Oh, that one I showed?
Yeah, he's probably part of this guy right here. Yeah, he's the chest right there in the middle.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
Brandon.
What's going on?
Brandon, you did great.
Guys.
Out, you? Out.
A little bit, yeah.
What is that?
I don't know, dude. Like, these guys go together, I think.
That's wow.
Isn't that weird? 1982. Let me see. This one says 1982 Meritus. Meritus Industries, Hong Kong.
I'm gonna have to build that robot now because I got all those guys up there. I didn't even know that's what they did. That's
Right?
crazy. I'm gonna build it and put it in my stuff and build together.
Was this from He-Man?
That's Thundercats. That's Snarf.
Thundercats. Yeah, that's Thundercats.
Snarf.
This is a pencil holder. Look.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Snarf was my favorite as a kid.
Oh, that's right.
Snarf. That's how he talks. He's like, oh, he had a voice like that. I need to go take pictures though, guys. I might have to step away. I'll come back and list.
I'll continue with the toys.
I gotta at least list some stuff while I'm down here because I have way too much stuff to list.
Got some Hot Wheels. Anybody want some Hot Wheels? These are the color changing Hot Wheels. You poured like hot water over these, and they change colors. Let's see if I
I
got
gotta
it.
find that guy that you were showing, that orange guy.
But then I have a regular. Look at that. I have a regular Smurf guy. Then we got the weird green Smurf.
Cernoch went from boots to PVC toys.
No, I'm just digging through our old. Oh, you want to see boots? I got boots.
Oh, I got a boot question for Cernoch.
I got boots over there, and look at that. All this right here is boots.
Well, I was laughing at Eric's $5 Birkenstocks because
Right? I heard that. I was driving. Dude, lady passed up on $5 Birkenstocks.
well, when he's
New.
the size, Eric, don't take those small sizes for granted because as someone with a daughter who is very tiny, I get excited when I can find the small sizes at sales because she would have loved it for $5 for a new pair of Birkenstock in a size
Oh
6.
my God, right?
That would have made her day.
Hey, that guy that I sold all the clothing to, like, he's another reseller on the beach. And he was like, dude, his head snapped. That lady said no. He was like, because he was in there too. He was like, looked over like, is she nuts?
Right?
That was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
And I wouldn't have been as weird about it, but like, I every person that came to that sale that day, I told them the same thing. I said, look, make a pile.
Right?
The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. Like, if you ask me what everything is, then I'm just going to give you standard pricing. Because if you're only going to buy one item, like,
So-
I want to get rid of stuff. So,
Do you think, and I'm asking this because I'm this way, if you go to a sale and there's no prices on anything, and the person says, make a pile, I get hesitant because I don't know, like, everybody's definition of cheap is different.
yeah, for sure.
So if I sit there and I find a bunch of stuff and I make a pile and not know what
Yeah.
their number's going to be, it kind of tends to make me a little hesitant because I don't want to take the time to put all this stuff in a pile and our numbers be way off. So you might say, well, what do you add on something like this just to gauge the idea? And then you can see where they're at it cheap.
Well, see,
So,
what I also said in that same comment is that it'll go home with you. Like, we're going to make
yeah.
Like, that's for me. Well, I treat it different. Like, I'm going to make my pile, and then I'm going to look to see what are they putting all the money on. Like, if they give me a ridiculous price, I was like, well, what in here is the, and then they pull that up. So then I just use that strategy. I was like, if they were to tell me $50, and I'm looking at it like, dude, that's, and then they say, well, this thing's 35. Well, dude, I'll give you 15 for the rest of it. Then let's go.
But I've actually tried that before, that same method, and it pissed the guy off. And he, like, at that point he was like, well, if you're not, if you don't want it all, then I'm not going to sell you any of it.
Yeah.
And so I kind of see where you were coming from because you were just trying to get rid of stuff. And that makes it easier than pricing it out for you. But on the flip side of it, I've been in that, like, going into it, if you don't know what a person, their price is at when they say cheap.
Too, like, the second thing, the part of it is that was the first price she asked. And
That was stupid.
$5. I was like, and then she come back with $5 on two $200 items. I was like, I said, nah. You might as well hit the bricks. Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, her example was stupid.
Yeah. I've just never. I don't know. I mean, the way I advertised that sale was not a yard sale. I advertised this sale as exactly what it was. That it was like, hey, this is full on liquidation. Hey, Scott, dude, if you want to drive from Texas, I'll give it to you, bro. Whatever's left. if you're gonna drive all the way out here, man, you can have it.
By the way, Cernoch,
Yo,
I didn't ever get back with you on the 14 mile because the weather sucked on Friday.
yeah.
And on Saturday, I'll be honest, that sale usually is one of my favorite sales to go to.
Yeah.
This year, it was not that great.
Yeah, because they had to reschedule it.
Well, they rescheduled it, the following weekend thing, and then just the stuff and the people that were set up, I ended up cutting out early both days, and I did better just hitting a couple sales on my way home.
Really?
Like, I actually found better stuff and made more money on buys on my way home than I did up there, and that sale is usually really good, so.
Well, I'm doing this coming up Friday and Saturday. I'm doing the Hagerstown 4th of July sale up in Morgansville. I've got a spot to set up at. So I'm going to be selling up there. So it should be pretty good.
Yeah.
You ever hit
Hopefully-
that one?
No, the last year and a half, I've been finding some local spots.
Mhm.
So where I'm at, obviously, I'm like 60 miles south of DC. But once you start hitting, like Tim knows, once you start getting up in that Northern Virginia area, it can be 15 miles, but add 45 minutes to your trip.
Yeah.
So I have a good area where I can go, Winchester, you know how good it is over there. Fredericksburg, Charlottesville, or north is all around the same distance.
Yeah.
But I just bought a new vehicle 2 months ago, but I was trying to limit my travel because the first 3 years doing this, I was like driving to Richmond or Northern Virginia. Like I was driving all around. So I
Everywhere.
tried to zone in my radius a little bit more, and that's helped a bit with the time and the travel. So I don't go up that way much. I did hit the 301. Just a quick trip. Last year we timed it with the beach. This year I waited to reserve the beach, so we didn't go to the beach. But we went down to Smithfield we went down Friday. The rain stopped around noon, so we drove south and then went back to Smithfield where the hotel was, and then we headed north to come back home Saturday morning. So it was like a quick, down and back
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing, but it was pretty
Did
good.
you go to that indoor sale in Smithfield that was on the left? It was like beside something. I don't know what they did, some kind of industrial thing, but it was like a building. It was indoor. They used to have like cornhole inside that building. Like it was like just carpeted indoor kind of double sale. The guy had a bunch of tools.
No, it looked kind of like a thrift store from outside, but it had like a sign on it that said indoor yard sale.
Yep, yep.
I seen it, but I thought it was like an antique mall or something that was advertising as an indoor yard sale, so I
Yeah,
didn't even
that's the
stop.
only thing I really bought from those guys. That's where I got that jacket and
Yeah.
those two like Sesame Street thing and that other rig. But that's the only. I went down there that because we were at my father-in-law's. He lives in Lacoma, so we were already on the three. I'd forgotten it was that weekend, and then we were driving in, and I saw a couple signs. I was like, man. So if you're in that area, that where there's like a Subway and a thrift store across the street, that thrift store, he's a clean out guy. Like, and he does storage units. He does storage units and clean out, but he don't know anything about anything. He just all he cares about selling really is furniture and stuff. So everything else is pretty cheap. A guy went in there ahead of me and walked out with a box load of Pokemon cards, and they were all in binders and stuff. And I said, man, just curious, like, what'd you pay? He's like $20.
Ooh.
I was like, yo. Yeah.
The Pokemon stuff is interesting.
Yeah.
Like, heck, I have a bunch
I
right
know
here.
that.
But a lot of people will buy the boxes and they think they have hit
Yeah.
something big, and it'll be just base cards because the vendors, like I seen it actually up the 14 mile. There was somebody that took the ETB boxes. They're like the little small cardboard ones that have the sliding lids, and they literally filled the boxes with just the energy cards and
Yeah.
priced them out as boxes of Pokemon. And the unsuspecting person that doesn't know what they're doing, they think they're getting a great deal,
Yeah.
and literally they just bought a cardboard box filled with trash.
I'll tell you what's
So
happening right now here. So Ace Hardware has Pokemon cards right now, and Dollar General. So we have these stores like wing stores,
Yeah, wings. Yeah.
and they like the knockoff wing stores. And dude, there's a guy that he's going around to all these places and buying them, and then tripling them up and putting them at the wing store. And people are
I
buying them, dude. Like they're buying them like crazy in there. I was like,
so I'm in a Discord with some folks who are big into Pokemon, and well, big into cards in general.
yeah, yeah,
But they have been for the past several years buying, like every time a new release would come out, they would buy a case of the booster boxes or a case of the tins or a case of the Pokemon Center ETBs, those type of products, and they've just left them sealed. One of the guys, they've been slowly cashing in little bits at a time.
hmm
One of them cashed in and bought a Mustang, and that was only a small portion of his portfolio of sealed wax. I know another guy that he's also in the Discord. He sold a few of his boxes and bought his Grail comic that he's always wanted. He bought an Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man.
So
And so,
they just got card shop hookups to where they're buying direct from a card shop, or they
well, see, years ago, you could go in and buy the boxes, and they were 60, $80 for a booster box,
yeah,
and they were available everywhere. So they've been doing this for several years, and
so
just
they're buying at retail, or they just like
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
dude, some of those booster boxes that I bought the kids like 6, 7, 8 years ago,
for
Mhm.
pennies.
for like 30, 40 bucks. Dude, they're going for 4, 5, 800 bucks now.
Well,
Some more.
What's
Some
crazy
more.
to me, yeah, what's crazy to me with the retail card market is if you look at eBay pricing for what those boxes are selling for, people are stealing those things, man. That's the only thing that can be explainable as to how you can sell it cheaper than Walmart. Like free shipping, cheaper than Walmart. Like
Well, some of it's fake too.
yeah,
Like that's the other big thing with some of these like flea markets and yard sales and stuff like that. I've seen people on the like in the Facebook reseller groups. I just bought all these Pokemon cards, or I've seen people post on Marketplace. They'll show binders of cards, but they're all fake because
Yeah.
that market
Yeah.
they have
oh,
a
you can get a little DH Gate Pokemon cards for sure.
So
yeah, like Timu sells them, you
here's a
know.
funny story. Wish.com back in the day, we're talking about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wish.com, my 18-year-old, who was 8 years old, wanted all the high-end Pokemon cards. Dude, I went on Wish.com and spent $15, got them, 200 of the holographic. Well, years later, he's like, yeah, these are all fake. And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, they're fake.
Yeah, in our area, when I went in Ace the other day, so they got the stand behind the counter, right? And they said they put a cause this guy was selling it, and then people are coming in like, how much are the cards? And they're like, oh, it's like $5.50 for one of those little cardboard pack, kind of things. And the guy's like, yes, man, I just spent $20 down the road at the Wings. I was like, yeah. I said, that's kind of crazy. Said they put a sign on the one that's in Ace. You can buy 3 packs every 3 months. I was like,
Yeah.
I asked them behind the counter, I said, how do you regulate that? Like, how do you, they're like, well, it's mainly for this one guy that comes in here and buys it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, it's like some of the Targets and like hobby shops and stuff, what they started doing is if people would come in to buy the product, they would cut the seals off.
Yeah.
That way they couldn't sell them as new because the product becomes way less enticing, way less interesting if it's not sealed because
Yeah.
yeah.
obviously, you don't all the hits may be gone or whatever, so people won't buy them that way. So they were like, okay, fine, you can buy it, but we're going to take, once you're paid for it, we're taking the seal off. And like Tim and them going to the national, they know with like a lot of the reward program things, the tops packs, the national Panini did the national packs, that kind of stuff. When Carrie hit that Caitlin Clark, that was one of the Panini redemption things or pack redemption things. And so basically you buy a product, you take the product to the booth, they cut the wrap off, give you the packs, how many ever for whatever product you bought,
Yeah.
but they remove the seal so you can't keep doing that or resell the box or whatever and, buy the box just to get those packs. So
Yeah.
it's not an uncommon thing, but
Yeah, are people taking it like and removing the seal very carefully and putting it on something else? Like I've
Yep.
heard people doing that stuff too.
the graded market, like, I did a bulk submission group for over 5 years running a grading group. And that's a big thing too, is the fake slabs, the fake labels, or the people that have learned how to crack open the slabs and because they're just sonic welded.
Yeah.
And then they'll replace the card in it and like glue it back or whatever. And some people have gotten so good that it's hard to detect. So the key thing is most of the companies, if you put the cert number in, it'll bring up an image of the card that's supposed to be in there. and so you can kind of verify that way of whether or not it's been tampered with. So
It's crazy how people work so hard to defraud people. Like it's
yeah,
really one of those things. It's
Right.
like, dude, like some people are going to great extremes, and I know there is a lucrative side to it, but
well, look at the Lego market and the dude that was buying the Legos, and I
yeah,
mean, and putting noodles in the boxes.
yeah.
Okay, what happened with that? I've been seeing that, but I haven't deep dived that at all.
It was a guy that was going to, I believe, Targets. I don't know if he went to anywhere else but Target, but he did this for a long period of time. And he was going and buying the Legos, and somehow he was getting them open, which Lego normally is just sealed with little stickers. So I guess maybe he found a way to heat the
Yeah.
sticker up and get it to readhese. I don't know. But he was taking out the bags of Lego and replacing everything inside the box with spaghetti noodles. So
Yeah.
it still sounded like there was something in the box that sounded like Legos and it had weight to it. And then he was returning them. And he
Yeah.
did this for, I think it was like 6 months to a year or something like that. Thousands upon thousands of dollars of Legos that he had returned, got his money back, and filled the boxes back up with spaghetti noodles.
That's
Dude,
great.
when I was a teenager, my dad worked at he helped open a Walmart. Um, like he was like one of the guys that came in and did that because he used to do some grocery stuff. But so he was running their grocery department area, but they also he had like the front end part was part his too. And back when they first started putting the cards into Walmart, somebody went in and bought. You know how they used to have those sleeves to where it'd have individual packs in it, but it'd be a whole
Hmm.
box of individual packs, and you're supposed to rip the cover off to where you sell them by the each. Well, this is like keep in mind this is newer. UPC codes were newer
Hmm.
back then. The UPC code on the whole case was the same UPC code that was on the individual box. I mean,
Yep.
individual pack. So this guy came in, and Dad said he caught him the next time he came through. He had a shopping cart full of every one of those because the way they used to stock it is they'd put that thing behind, and then they'd have one open in front of it. So he was just going behind it and taking all the ones that weren't open yet and putting them in the cart, scanning them, and they're ringing out at back then. Like I think those packs were a couple bucks, like $2.50,
Hmm.
$3. He's getting 50 packs for $3, like and just
That's great. Yeah.
rolling it out. And so they caught him, and he said, "Well, Walmart used to have a policy: whatever it rings for, you can pay if it's cheaper." And that's what he did to the
Sadly,
Yeah.
sadly, people still do that today.
Yeah. So
And they've gotten better at it, but see, a lot of people on the Walmart and Target end of things with
yeah,
the card stuff, a lot of people don't realize that Walmart and Target aren't actually the ones basically selling the products there.
no, it's
They,
using that MJ Holding vendor, right?
yeah, and Excel. And so
Yeah.
Walmart and Target, they sell the shelf space.
Yep.
So whatever, like if the stuff's getting stolen and all of that stuff, for the longest time they really just didn't care. That's why you would see the shelves destroyed because people
Well,
would, or the
I was
open
a vendor.
packs.
I worked for the bread company for years, and we were a vendor in there. And Walmart had always when I started working with them, they went to pay by scan. So used to those type of places would be they would buy your inventory
Hmm.
and they sell it, and then everybody started going pay by scan, meaning that the only time that they pay out is when it rings through their register. Basically, like the company is just providing the inventory, and they get their money when it scans through the register. And so that's what happened with a lot of those vendors. So now, like Walmart employees don't care as much. I mean, unless you
Nope.
get the random employee thinks they own that part of the shelf. But for the most part, like those guys, but the vendors are the ones that take the hit. And
Hmm.
I talked to one of the vendors that came in there one day, the MJ Holding person, because I said, look, I just want to give you a heads up. Like I've bought some cards here. You do know that it doesn't distinguish what product it is. Like if you scan baseball card, every pack of baseball cards is going to come up and say baseball card. it doesn't tell you what it is. Like it doesn't tell you it's a blaster. It just says baseball card. So I was like, man, that's a good way to take some L's right there. 'Cause I was like, if it's all ringing up baseball card, even if someone was to check a receipt, they'd look and say, well, you had a baseball card. It's good.
Jimmy, do you see what I have back whichever way? My little guy on the shelf I showed you last week.
I can't see it from here. Which guy was it? Remind me. Oh yeah. He's awesome.
Jimmy was showing his, and so I showed him that I had this one. I actually got this from the 301 a couple years ago.
Really, they have a tongue. That's awesome.
But there's actually 5 different ones of these little guys.
That's good.
Mine's
So,
Rourke. He showed me.
yeah,
how
he
to-
has Rourke. This is Yiplet. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah, hey, that building I met you at's closed now. They don't have it. They don't have anything in there anymore.
Where at?
When I met Brandon the first time, me and Cernoch and Tim, we ran into him up in.
oh yeah, at the
Yeah.
Route 29, that barn.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
I'll
up
never
there the other
forget.
day. I was like, man, I said, what in the world? That thing's not even open anymore.
I'll never forget it because I was in there looking at clothes in the off barn, and Eric comes up to me and he's like, "I see you're wearing a GoPro. Do you have a YouTube channel?" And I was like, I'm pretending, kind of, because I had just started out. Like, I don't even think that would have been in what, May? I had only been reselling for like 4 months or something at that point. And yeah, and then he took me over to the other building, and that's where Cernoch was over there looking at. I think he had shoes, he had some hats, he was looking at comic books or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
boots. They had vintage
Yeah.
shirts and
Yeah, and Tim was in there. I don't remember what he was going for, but Tim's personality came. You
hear Tim long before
Tim, yeah. And then of course me and Tim, we met up several times afterwards up at Chantilly, since he's right there in DC and does the card thing too. So, and now we don't have Chantilly anymore, unfortunately, but.
Oh, they're not doing Chantilly Card Show anymore?
No, that expo center is now an IKEA store.
Oh, wow.
So, and they haven't said where they're going to move the show to. So,
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that seems like forever ago, man. Going to that thing.
that was
I think
that was
that
4
our
years
first year
ago.
going. That was our first year going, weren't it? Cernoch?
Uh-huh. Yeah, had to be.
I thought it was our first.
Cernoch it was a Blazer, I believe, wasn't it? You had an SUV, I think it was a Chevy Blazer or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And y'all, I know you and Tim packed that thing.
It was definitely the first year then, because the next year you drove that U-Haul.
Yeah, we had the van. We had the van, the U-Haul van the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a little Blazer or something.
I
You
know
had.
what I had. I had a Hyundai Santa Fe. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was a little, but y'all had that thing packed.
Dude, it was packed to the gills, dude.
Hey, I
And
tell
then
you, when they packed it worse is the year that we stayed in Bedford. Dude, that thing, I don't know how they even rode home.
I know, it was so packed.
and I remember the first time I met Jimmy, because I think
I remember hearing you just saying my name. I looked over.
there was a running joke that year, and honestly, it became funny, but it wasn't intentional at all. But Jimmy was with Tim, and it was like every sale, I was walking away from the sale and they were pulling in.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What do you have, like a time machine or something?" Because you keep getting there. And it was like, and then the next year I seen you and Sonia, y'all had beaten me to a sale, and Sonia was like picking through all the clothes and everything else. So yeah, but yeah.
I found a good plush at that sale. Bearing the big blue Big Blue House plus Nutter. Is that what's the little guy's name? The mouse from that show.
There's another one. What is it? The Comfy Couch, I think, is a big popular one now too that people are looking for. But yeah, it shows how quick the time has passed because
Man.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I've been doing it 3.5. I know y'all have all been doing it longer, but I've been doing it 3.5 years now. So
I think I started early 2019. So,
same.
yeah.
I started January 3rd, 2022. I'll never forget the day. Or no, it was 2023.
I'll never forget it, but I forgot it this time.
Actually, I'm trying to remember the year. It was 2023, January 3rd, 2023.
I'm pretty sure it was 2019 is when August of 2019, and I went full time by February of the next year. Pretty sure that's right.
I went full time for myself in December of 2021, but I was doing the grading and selling cards and that kind of stuff all through 2022. And to be honest, I was about to go back into the workforce. Like I didn't mind going back out and getting a job, but I was tired of selling cards because it was my hobby, and it sucked. Like I had this guilt if I bought something because in my mind I was supposed to be selling them,
Right.
and I still remember. And like I said, it was January 3rd. It was right after New Year. I stopped at Goodwill. I spent $10 in there. I bought 3 things, came home, put them on eBay, and I think like a week and a half later, they all 3 had sold. And I started digging around the house for stuff. I was like, what do I not need? What can I sell? I started putting it on there, and then I went to my first estate sale ever, made a boatload of money off of that, just following my gut, on like, Jimmy toys. Like my theory at that point was if it interests me, it's going to interest somebody else. And if the price was cheap enough, take the chance. And at that point, I was like, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe maybe there's something to this, and just kept building it from there. So
Yeah, I don't know what date I officially started doing eBay and stuff, but December 6, 2019 was the first video I put out. That's kind of crazy.
Whoa, what happened?
It's kind of crazy. That's when I bought all those Marvel figurines, and I'd already bought them, and then I was like, man, I should do a video. Like everybody else does video of crazy stuff they find. Like I was like, just do a video. I was kind of messing around with it before then, but that haul is the one that sucked me in because I was just making so much money off those figures. I was like, it's crazy to think.
well, I haven't done a video in probably, I don't know, 2 years or so now. And the reason I quit doing the videos was I found it was affecting the way I was sourcing.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't gotten the comfort of sourcing with the camera, and I was finding that doing like the what sold videos, people didn't have the interest in the way I was doing those. And I also wanted to focus more in getting the listings done, the actual important aspect of it, getting stuff listed and sold. And so I was like, I need to focus on that. I have, however, I don't know when anything's going to restart, but I bought a new camera because also that was the other thing. I hated the GoPro and how the battery would die like every 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
So I did buy a new DJI. I love the camera. The battery's life's awesome on it.
I just got one too, man. To
It's
go out
so
2
much
days in a
nicer.
row without changing the battery is insane.
Yep. And so I recorded not everything, but most everything at the 301. And I have started recording again. I want to build a buffer that way I could just like edit a bunch and have them there so I'm not like having to sit and take time all the time, and just start putting them up again. But yeah, I never gave up on the reselling or anything like that. I just stopped the videos because it was annoying with the camera and the batteries, and like I wanted to focus and get the eBay side of it pumping more. So, but
Yeah, I'm really enjoying. I almost stopped doing long format altogether. I'm feel like the short format is what I'm better at, anyways.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's changed. Like switching the short format and doing mostly that. It's easier,
Yeah.
and I'm better at it, and it's changed things for me big time, big time.
I always try to comment on your TikTok videos.
I appreciate you too. Yeah, I see you over there.
I apologize. I don't mess with the TikTok. My wife has a TikTok channel. She's been doing TikTok lives and stuff on there, but I've never been into the TikTok. I'm hardly ever on Instagram. Like, I
I only
I don't
put
know.
over minute videos on TikTok because that's the only way I can make any kind of earnings over there. So if I edit one that goes over a minute, it goes on there. If it doesn't go over a minute, I don't even bother. Like it could possibly go and take off and get a ton of views, but it ain't gonna. I'm literally not gonna make anything off of it, so I just don't do it.
I mean, Jim,
She
you were digging in filth the last.
Yeah, that.
But is that the one you were talking about earlier? I was driving and listening.
Yeah, that hoarder house. Yep.
I
she
can't.
started doing a Bible study group with a couple ladies that she made friends with. So she's been doing that over there, and they go live a couple days a week, and then she does like a morning devotional thing every morning and everything. And she's been enjoying it. I don't know the whole TikTok thing, so I keep myself away because if I don't understand it or get it, I just
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
dive in.
Facebook Shorts is where it's at. Facebook Reels, that's the win.
Yeah.
That's they've turned into a. I mean, they do those bonuses. I can't even believe like those are crazy good. And I hit them. I've been hitting them all the time. It's kind of crazy actually. And now I'm
Nice.
gonna my as soon as my toy page gets monetized over there, like, and it's been approved. I just have to wait for 28 days or whatever.
You're gonna kill it on your toy page. I know it.
I can just tell because the amount of views it gets is
Yeah.
you can't even compare the two.
Jimmy, what boot questions you have for me? You said earlier.
I gotta go get these boots that I bought out from the garage though. I think they're Justin's, and they got like that thing underneath the bottom, like at the bottom of the laces. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? You know those boots I'm talking about?
The tassel kill tie thing.
Yeah. But the thing is, anything that would have said Justin on them, it has rubbed off.
Okay.
But they're really nice leather, and
How
they're
you know
older.
Justin though?
Based on image search.
Okay.
I mean, they come up and they look exactly like a pair of Justin boots that are listed. There's multiple listings of them. Oh, I should go grab them. I just don't want to go upstairs.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad I stuck with it and I treated it like a hobby, creating content. That's what saved me. Is I just switched my mindset to it's a hobby. It's not. I'm not using it as income. I'm doing it for fun and enjoying it. And hopefully one day it could switch over. But for now, and I did that. I mean, I did that for 5 years that way, and it's finally just now starting to pay off.
I think one thing for me that talked me back into buying the camera and doing the picking videos and stuff is I see how much stuff other people leave,
Yeah.
and like you're always like, man, Saturday we went to a church sale after the place was packed, and after the rush there was still a Goosebumps pinball machine sitting there for $1.
Yep.
And I was like, how is this still sitting here? So I think the side of it that interests me is being able to go back and see, okay, what did I miss? Because we all miss stuff. Like, and so I
I'm
think
not doing this on purpose though.
what's that?
That's the part that frustrates me. I miss stuff on purpose because I don't want it, and people
Yeah.
tell me,
Yeah.
Again, I have this thing like, and it's just kind of human nature. When, oh, you missed. on this, and I'm like, no, I don't buy Revere wear. Like, I'm past that. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
shipping Revere
yeah.
wear. I know we all miss a ton for sure, but like, and I do miss stuff, but sometimes I'm like, no, I left that.
I think the point, like the reason that it interests me and to go back and see it, it's not like to say, "Oh man, I missed that." It's I think the learning process because I'm always like I'll take a lot of time at sales, especially if the prices are cheap, to use it as education to try to maybe learn about things that I don't know about.
Yeah, for sure.
But if I have it on video, then maybe it'll help me, get through sales a little bit quick because then I could just go back and review it later and be like, okay, maybe I should have picked that up or this up, and then it just gives you that kind of mental note. Next time if I see this, I know that it. So that was kind of what interested me about it, and just kind of logging it in a sense.
I don't want to flip Revere. But you know what? I'm a snob. Fine, Kevin. I admit that. But you know what? I will truly say that I honestly want that person that flips Revere wear to find that, not me. I don't want it. I don't want to mess with it. And I truly hope that someone that flips it, like Kevin, will come along and find it. That's what I want to happen, and that's why I'm fine with leaving it. I really am. And there's a lot of things that I'm that way with. Like, I legit want the next flipper that flips that kind of stuff to come along and find it. I really, in my mind, think that way. I know it's hard to believe, but I do.
Cernoch, you got to start leaving boots. Let the next person get them. You have enough. You see that rack back there? You have enough, man. Is he frozen?
No, he's contemplating.
I'm sorry, guys. Now, see, here's the. I'll say this. I don't do videos like anymore. I've tried it. I hated doing the videos while I was trying to like source, out and about. And now that I have like just kind of like a few sourcing spots, I'm not.
You don't want to give them away.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Don't mess with me, Kevin. No, I think me and Kevin are on the same page on a lot of that kind of stuff.
I'm going to admit something right here on camera live so everybody can hear this.
Everybody push record.
Yeah. Every time, because I'm not far from Cernoch either. Like, it's not that far of a drive. It's not that bad. It's a pretty drive. Every time I hear him say, I found this at the Mission, and I see what that Mission produces, I have searched, and I'm like, what in the heck is he talking about? What is this Mission? Because I'm like, man, he's always finding... I'm like, where is this place? And I've yet to find it. So he has kept that place on lockdown.
It's not real. It doesn't exist.
Check this
But
out.
I'm admitting it, Cernoch. I have tried to figure it out.
Got rained out on Saturday from the flea market. Went over to my hot spot, my honey hole, whatever we call it. And they were doing $1 day. Everything in the store $1. Okay? So I'm like, I go, so on dollar days, I like to grab bigger stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, bigger stuff. Because, like, clothing is usually $1 anyways. It's like, all right, well, let me look for other stuff. Well, towards the end of the day, this big tub came in. It had 3 Dyson vacuums, like stick vacuums in it, but it was all like torn apart, or they were all like torn apart. All accessories. It was all in this big tub. So I'm like, yeah, I'll grab that. So I grabbed that, take it up there. The guys that checking me out goes, tub of vacuum cleaner parts. He goes, because that's gonna be all broken, dude. I'm like, well, I can maybe sell it for parts. He goes, give me $1 for it. Now I took it to the flea market and got $150 for it. So I was like, all right, cool. Everything worked too. I took it home, but it was just like, do I want to put it on eBay? Nah, just sell it at the flea market, $150. Let's go.
What is happening upstairs?
But yeah, we got to gatekeep that spot. So that's
I,
why.
I just wanted to admit it. Every time I see you talk about the place and show what you get from there, I'm like, that's a good
But
spot.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. With it, you might have walked into this spot. You know what I'm saying? You could actually you could literally walk into this spot and go, man, there ain't nothing here, and leave. Trust me, there's a few dudes that I've met, and they told me they're like, we would have never known this was the spot.
Okay, you don't have to give it away. Is it in your area
Yeah,
in West Virginia, or
yeah.
is it like in Winchester area?
Oh, it's in my area.
Oh, then I've never, because the only place I've been in up there is the gas station there at the roundabout, and then the 14-mile sale. So I've not been in any stores or anything up there. So
Yeah, but it's very inconspicuous. I'll tell you this: Winchester has really died in the way of thrifting. Like,
yeah,
they-
I actually don't go to any thrift stores anymore, except for there is a very small one, literally walking distance from neighborhood that I live
yeah,
in, and they still price things very good, and they have these clothing racks in the back that are like I've showed you some stuff I got that from there. I got
yeah,
that Levi's Big E jacket for $2.
yeah,
Like, so I find some really good stuff there, but that's the only thrift store I go in. So
yeah. Like I said, I will gatekeep because it's like, you know.
oh, I'm not asking for the details. I was just admitting I have tried to figure it out.
Well, I do gatekeep, and the others that shop with us too, they have figured it out. Like, yes, we have to gatekeep this.
Some things I get it.
Yeah, if you got a good spot, I mean, it's best to keep
I have
like.
a connection that I gatekeep for sure. I will never.
Yeah, dude. There's not.
It's
Listen,
been too good to ever give that. That connection is too good to ever give out.
we give out information constantly. Okay, constantly we give out information. I think it's okay to gatekeep some of the knowledge and gatekeep some of the spaces in which we reside.
Hey Matt, Kevin is conveniently leaving the facts out of that to make it a good story. He said Jimmy left Murano at a sale. You can watch it on CWP tomorrow. There's some facts that are being left out, but it still killed me. It killed me.
Would it be the Murano was too high?
No.
Well, I got the story from the source of the local and Jimmy's face when a certain glass piece was found at a sale. And as Jimmy described it, he was looking, I think you said you were looking at a radio and you heard clank, clank, clank.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I happen to know also the person and talk with him often that Jimmy sources with on occasion, Mr. Jason. And so I got that. Jason sent me it, and he was like, Jimmy looked up when he heard it because it went clank, and he looked up real quick and was like, "Where did you find that?" or something like that is what he said. But I was surprised he picked that up because I didn't know that he messed with the
It was
glass
a
stuff very often.
Carnival glass, green carnival glass hen on nest for 50 cents. Good night. And he sold that thing for well over $200.
I think he got like three something maybe for it.
I
Yeah.
got it on video. I made the little short video about it. I walk up and he's just holding it. And
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
50-cent sticker on it. I was like, I'm over here looking at I did good on the bows. I sold the bows for some good money, but I didn't make that much money. And I paid more for the bows than he did for that. Man, that killed. But that goes back. I was happy for him. I was like, heck yeah, dude, like get it, because we were both out there picking together, and we both want to make sure we find good stuff. We are both have now found good stuff. It's open season now. Picking's open now. I'm not hoping you find anything good anymore. We both have something good. Let's go.
Right?
So it's funny, like, and it shows how a lot of this stuff goes full circle. But we were talking about cards and stuff earlier, and I've actually known Jason for many years because he actually watched my sports card channel that I started in 2019, and then joined my Facebook group, and then the grading submissions and everything. And then we've just continued as friends, and he started doing the reselling thing. So we talk about that now, and then he talks about when he goes out picking with you and stuff. And it's like it's funny how it all just like kind of came full circle there.
He's an awesome guy. I really enjoy picking with him. Yep. He's not too far away, and we meet in the middle. He's like I think he's up in the Toledo area. Which
Yeah.
is not.
He
Quite
said he's about to get a bin store open like
yeah.
5 minutes from his
I'll
house.
go out there and hang out with him for that, especially when they first open and they don't have the workers that. When the bins over here first opened by me, I was finding slot cars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We found all kinds of good stuff in that. I mean, friends were finding video games. Lots of vintage clothing was getting through. Now it's not that way anymore. Now they pick it really well.
Yeah.
I don't
Man.
I don't even go to mine anymore, and it used to be a great spot for me to find hats. They don't weigh anything, so they were very cheap, and I could find all kinds every time I went, and also like hard goods, toys, like you could find everything there. And they actually recently moved it, and if anybody shops bin stores,
Cernoch.
hopefully yours don't do the
You
same
take
thing. But
Eric's camera off? I can't.
Yeah.
do it. Just because his wife's doing some laundry or something. I don't know.
but they moved into a massive warehouse now, and they literally have it set up where the trucks back up to bay doors. They unload the donations. They're sorted right there.
Huh.
They have the e-com set up in the same building, so everything is getting sorted and going to e-com, and then the scraps are getting put in the bins
Yeah.
to go out onto the floor for the bin. And they've raised the prices. I think it's like $2.99 a pound now, something like that. So like, for example, a pair of boots are not, they weigh what, almost 3 pounds usually on average.
Yeah.
You're paying almost $10 for a pair of
Yeah.
boots at the bins. Like it's just stupid now. So
Yeah. And which one is that one?
that's the Rappahannock
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Goodwill location. It's down in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So it used to be good, but
Yeah.
it's trash now. So
We used to go down there. That's why I was asking you which one it was.
yep. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here so I can go do my packing and all.
All
that.
right, sounds good. Hey,
Good
thanks for
chatting with
hanging out
everybody.
with us.
Yeah, good catching up. I haven't seen
Yeah,
any
man.
of y'all in a while because I didn't go to the Route 29 this year. I skipped it, but yeah. So good chatting, and hope
Well,
everybody
hey,
has a good.
if you find yourself up in Hagerstown this weekend, I'll be out there. So
Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't have a plan for this weekend, so
yeah, what is it? They do their July 4th Morgansville weekend type thing. So I've got a spot. One of our old viewers hit me up last year, and his parents are out there, and yeah, we did it up. So
all right. Well, everybody have a good day.
All right, man.
hey,
Later.
man.
Later.
Jimmy,
Yo.
I found what these were called. They're called bunchkins.
Bunchkins? I love it.
Bunchkins, yeah.
Dude, that guy with the blonde mustache, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a scarecrow, and then they had like a broccoli thing. I don't know. I guess it was like fruit and vegetables or something like that. And then I found these. I went and scanned them. They're what are they called? Nudniks gnomes. But I think it's just a straight rip from. They also said it was a straight rip from the Smurfs. Yeah, we're gonna be.
Oh, man. It's Tuesday, Kevin. If you're watching, it's Tuesday, Kevin. But I'm picking this evening. The high school has a fundraiser, and they've been taking donations all month basically. And you have to pay $10 to get in, but it's some good picking. And Sonia found that Brockham, was it Led Zeppelin shirt last year? Or was it, I don't remember the band. But yeah, like a $120-some shirt she found at that sale last year.
Yeah.
We're going to that. We're leaving for that tonight. So that's tonight, Tuesday. Picking down. It's gonna be hot. They don't have air conditioning in there. It's gonna be 95 degrees outside, and it's in the like gym. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hot. But I'm excited. We're gonna go do that tonight.
I know this weekend. This weekend is the 4th of July sale. It's supposed to be 100 degrees out here Friday and Saturday. I'm like,
yep, it's gonna be a tough one out there.
so we will see.
Oh, is there anybody that's an expert on vintage antique cast iron fire alarms? Anybody? Anybody? I got this thing that I think might be worth a lot of money, but I don't.
Hey yo.
Anybody in the comments, if you are, let me know. It's not the phone, but it's this little cast iron that used to be an alarm.
Ooh, Jimmy, do you want to see an iPhone from 1998?
There was iPhones in 1998?
There was. There was.
I do want to see that. Hold on, let me go. Get out of here. That needs to be in a museum. There's literally, have you looked at, there's...
Yeah, they're out there.
Technology museums would probably buy that.
They're out there. Last one sold for like $125 in this.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the cool thing is, it's new in box. New in box, baby. Yeah. Well, open box. See?
That's crazy, man.
It's all there. So, and I have the black version. They made a white version and a black version. I have the black version. I don't know what it does, for price or whatever, but like I said, the last one sold in this condition for $120. So, I think I bought it for $5.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I did a little research. This was called Info Gear. The brand was called Info Gear, which Cisco bought them out. Not Cisco like food, but like CICSO.
Yeah, CIC. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do look. Yeah, they're.
And they basically had to like Apple and them had to come to agreement to get the iPhone name.
But that's an iPhone home phone. That's weird.
Yeah. So it was like
mobile phone.
It had like you could get on the internet and all that stuff on it. You know what I'm saying?
With the dial-up, huh?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That was a great impression of dial-up.
So everyone that thinks they came up with the word iPhone, no, they did not.
I'm so confused. Sonia is upstairs working today, and it sounds like she's vacuuming.
She might be vacuuming and working at the same time. Multitasking. Yeah, I thought that was good. Oh, and then dude, so at the honey hole, I try to teach them when there's nothing else going on, look at other stuff. Okay? So, like, if you saw this in a thrift store, would you look at this?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
And I honestly would leave that for the next flipper. That falls into that category.
Okay, let's do that. All right. Jimmy, pop up your eBay. Look up Caruso Pro Set 30.
Just tell me how much. I got too many things going on. Just tell me what it's worth, Cernoch.
$200.
Well, I'd still leave it. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible picker.
No, you're not. But I always say that. I said when when we're like just kind of waiting for stuff to come out.
Is that something you have to test though? Like, I don't want to test that thing. I don't have hair to test it with.
It's brand new in the box. It's brand new in the box.
I would probably look that up.
Yeah. Caruso. That some of their stuff does pretty good on eBay. So Caruso hair products. And the sell-through rate's pretty good. So the sell-through rate is pretty good on that. So I've listed that. I'm gonna probably I need to get the iPhone listed today, and then I got all these boots to list today, and then this works. Let's see, what's this? I bought this camera, and I threw it on my son's desk because I don't know why, and then I was in there helping him with some stuff. And I'm like, oh, let me grab that. Canon PowerShot.
Cameras are. I mean, I don't. Man, I do so good with cameras. I bought a bunch of cameras recently. I've sold so many of them.
Yeah. SD1100.
And like digital cameras right now, they're hot, man. They sell fast too.
Oh, I know. IS Digital Health. Here you go. Okay. Oh, wait. Huh. Okay. Wait. Huh. Okay. All right. Let's go look at. Let's. Sold items. Ooh, okay. Like $120.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's some snag on it.
Come on, AI. It is not a pencil sharpener.
Really? Products that say professional. Okay. That's a good. I know certain things do well. So, and I looked at it, I'm like, oh, this is new. And then yeah, I looked it up and I'm like, yo, what?
You're like, say what? Man, you know what? I wish AI would stop trying to estimate the size of stuff and putting in sizes.
Or like what?
Like this toy, I put it at it's a 5-inch toy and it's a 6.5-inch toy. Like I don't even know where I got that 5-inch from.
And what is that on? What the thing you're using?
Yeah, List Easier.
Gotcha. Huh.
Well, the biggest thing that's changed on List Easier is it reminded me to double check this now. It's putting conditions, and it's been putting new on stuff that's not new. That's something I gotta be really careful with.
Interesting.
Yeah. Video games, in my experience right now, every single video game I try to list on List Easier, it automatically puts it as brand new.
Huh.
And obviously that could be a huge problem if you don't fix that.
Yeah.
Unless I have something selected to have it automatically do it that I might have pushed that I don't realize, it wasn't doing it before and now it's doing it. It's very possible.
Can't have that. I have no idea about. But her shears cost $1,300. Jeez. Yeah, I've sold some scissors before. Yeah. Caruso Professional. Okay. We got that listed. Oh, I got something weird I picked up, but I have no way to test it. Now, sometimes at my spot, they'll do like electronic boxes. So you have this big electronics area, and you basically like fill a box for like $5. Okay. So I saw something, and I'm like, what is this? This is heavy. And I scanned it, and when it came up, I'm like, yo, what? But then I looked up eBay, no one's selling it, and apparently it's part of a system, and I only have one part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What is it?
There you go, Jimmy. That's I was waiting for you to ask. All right, it's this. Could you guess what this is? There's one button on here, and if you push the button, this thing lights up.
I mean, it looks like it should make sound, but I don't know.
It does make sound. So what this is, this is part of a $1,500 set.
Wow.
It's for helping sleep. You put this at the base of your bed, and then like you wear a watch while you sleep, and it gives you like magnetic waves or something like that.
Dang. I might need that. Honestly.
But it doesn't work with, if you don't have the watch, it doesn't work.
That seems like pretty reliant on something.
Yeah, so I don't know. And it's one of these like, let's see, it's called Cernoch Health. Cernoch Health. And yeah, they're like $1,500 to $2,000.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, right? A closed loop real time feedback system. Yeah, it's like.
Oh man.
It's called a magnetic conditioner. And it's basically like your watch, like the watch you wear, like gives it like signals like what kind of sleep state you're in. And then it does stuff from there, I guess. Let's see. Improving deep and dream sleep are the most important. How does it do it? The Z-Track analysis, a wrist-worn wearable that measures sleep parameters, analyzes sleep in real time. When it detects a change in sleep pattern, it sends a 1-second message via Bluetooth to the Z-Gen magnetic conditioner. That message tells Z-Gen what magnetic frequencies it should emit to support the stage of sleep you are moving into or are presently in. Weird. So, here's my question. So I went on the website to see if you could buy the watch. It's sold out. The watch is sold out. And you can't, no one else sells it except the website. So would you just put this on eBay itself?
Yes. Why not?
Okay.
Replacement part.
I don't know if it works.
Honestly, I would make sure to put untested. If you wanted to protect yourself, you could do it for parts of repair. That way, some of the return stuff is protected, and then just list it as completely untested. Requires watch to work do not purchase this if you do not have the watch or know how to use it. I'd put all that stuff in there, and I would consider parts of repair as the condition, just for that protection, and price it high, and just
Like
be
what?
honest. You're being honest.
Like what's the price of that? $500-600?
Yeah.
All right.
That's definitely. I would definitely make sure my notes had stuff like that, like sold as is, completely untested, because I do not have. I would like write it out. I do not have the watch to test it. This requires a watch to be used. You cannot test it or use it without the watch.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at. So it is considered. You should consider this as parts or repair only, untested. Blam. I would just write it all out.
Gotcha.
I've done that. That's how I do it. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
that's my spiel.
That's not a bad idea. I like that. That's why I asked you, Jimmy. You got the gift of the gab.
Like, I used to be really like with I don't do words with eBay. I used to be almost like analytic and like just everything has to be cut, but now I kind of eBay is more about like type out your story about it. Like, tell them what's up.
Human side. Yeah.
Yeah. Let them know, like, hey, this is legit. Like, I can't test it. I don't have the ability to test it. So here we go. Here's the information I got. I use fresh from a barn. Needs deep cleaning. I'm not a collector. I don't feel comfortable cleaning. I will type that in there. Like for boots, for example. Like, hey, I don't know how to clean boots. If you do, here you go. I can't get them looking brand new, but this is the condition they're in, blah, blah, blah. And I'll type stuff like that out now.
But Jimmy, I've taught you how to clean boots, though.
I know. I was using that as an example. I'm too lazy to clean boots is what I should.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other stuff that I've done that with, but I've like a old wind-up clock that requires a key. Well, I don't have the key. I don't have the key to test it. I've done that before. Like the old cuckoo clocks, they have to have that one key that's a square. You have to. Well, I don't have it.
I have a clock right here that has a key that it winds and everything like that.
Yep.
Oh, I should take that. Oh man.
What am I doing here?
I should take that to the. Trying to think of things to take to for Friday and Saturday. I'm going down to that big 4th of July sale, and I'm gonna sell at it. Taking a bunch of stuff. Might take 2 trips.
So I found this toy car, and as far as I can tell, there's none listed. There's none sold. Oh, there's one listed for $300, and there's no sold comps. And I don't even think there's any on Terrapeak. Let me check Terrapeak.
What is it?
It's a vintage Structo top chopper dune buggy.
Huh.
Structo, Structo dune buggy. It's just the name. It has a sticker that says top chopper. Structo top chopper is the search. There's one list. I'm gonna see if it's sold in the last whatever days. Dang, we selling stuff today over here. Structo top chopper. No results. No, so none sold. There's no sold.
Yeah.
And there's one listed for $300. And mine's not as good a shape as the one that's listed. It's close, but not as good. All right, so that's my comp. So I gotta be, and they got free shipping.
Honestly, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Go a little higher at the price. Yeah.
And my AI recommended I list it for $40. So that's where we're at. I don't think that's gonna happen, AI. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not gonna happen. We're gonna make sure we don't put it anywhere weight-wise between 2.1 and 5 pounds.
Oh.
Press steel toy, 1966 press steel. 1966 vintage Structo top chopper press steel dune buggy toy. That'll work. Car. That's what we're calling it. Let's see what it estimated the size of this at. Oh, it didn't. Good. All right, pre-owned condition with scratches, scuffs, and blah blah blahs, and pre-owned condition with scuffs, scratches. Oops, dang it. Get rid of M. Scuffs with paint, scuffs, and scratches. Scratches. And the stickers have damage / wear. Please review the pictures. Blam. That's how we do. And we're going to put it for $249.99 with
There you go. Price it high. What's LaDonna? Hey, LaDonna. So y'all know I do it mainly antiques and vintage. My daughter is taking pics for me. J. Crew necklace and this junk lot. Wow. J. Crew necklace. Oh, hey. Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready to roll.
All right, man.
Yeah.
heck yeah, dude. Sell it, dude.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Tell him he should watch the Buy It All podcast.
Yeah. As long as he don't say $5 just 2 months, then we're gonna have a problem.
Right? Like, oh man, yeah. I wish I could help you, but
MW Home.
I gotta get this for
Yeah. Like I don't know. Here before long, $5 may do it. To be honest.
right.
Oh man.
Right.
Yep. If you're out there listening and you'd like to come to the house, let me know.
LaDonna, that piece though, it might be a Y2K type piece or something like that. So that's why. That's what it probably is. Kind of like, you know, the resurgence like fossil watches and stuff like that. You know, could have something to do with that, but not too sure. I need this daughter.
All right. All right. My list is 10 items. Took me way longer than it normally does because I've been talking, but that's okay.
That's all right.
Ten really good items, though. Like, really good items. Some of them.
Yeah.
All vintage, all fun stuff. Original Slinky with the box and the insert. Vintage Woody Woodpecker door knocker toy. Just fun stuff. That Structo car. A
Just
vintage made in Germany M. Honer's True Tone harmonica.
I was just gonna say harmonica. Yeah.
It's fun stuff to look.
How much? I've sold some of those Horners before.
This one's doesn't look like it's worth a lot. I'm only doing like $22 on it.
Oh, really?
It's a really small one. It's like a kid's one. I don't know. My comps didn't come out very good on it.
I've had some. I had like a set of them, like like a different octave scale one?
Let me double check it. Let me double check it. Maybe I better use Hawaiian guitar. Is what it's called. Hawaiian. I don't know how you spell freaking Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. Maybe.
So with my dyslexia, all those vowels, forget about it. It's just one big freaking.
You're like, do what now?
Yeah, I can. My brain cannot process it at all. Like even if you spell it out for me, you got after you got past H, I can copy and paste is all I can do with that. Wow, hurts my head. It's listed for 35. Yeah, listed for 23, and mine's not in great shape. Yeah, that's the right price. All right. I always double check, make sure I put a price in, a SKU, and my weight now, because those are the things that
Mess it up.
won't let it list. Well, the SKU doesn't matter, but if you don't put a price or a weight or whatever, it won't list. Since I'm doing calculated shipping.
Yeah. See, these boots are weird. Got the old combat boots. They say these are a size 10. I don't think so.
I'm gonna go grab those boots. I mean, it's not that big, but those boots are. I'm sure that's what they are. When I lens them, they come up as that. Yeah.
Send me a picture later. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go grab them. They're just in my garage. I'm gonna go grab them.
Probably I was really doing. Right? Yeah, right? Yeah. Some of that Y2K's jewelry can do really well. So. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have so many shoe trees that I can pick which ones I want to use. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Way wider, way better, way everything. Oh, no way these are a 10, though. All right. Let me put my foot in here. Because I wear a 9, 9.5. I mean, could.
Oh shoot! I mean, they were $1, so like that's the problem that I have. You know?
Oh yeah,
They're older, right? Obviously, they're older.
yeah. Those are. I would say those are definitely 90s, bro.
But like it's supposed to say like Justin right there, I think. And then on the inside, it's all worn off.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they are.
Does it say the size anywhere, or is that all worn off?
It's all kind of worn off. I didn't even think about that. But how do you find size on shoes without that? Is there a way?
Yeah, then you gotta measure it.
You gotta use one of those shoe measuring tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of writing right there. I don't know what that helps. That's all that's left in there right there.
Oh yeah, dude, I hate that.
They were $1. I might put them in my booth. See if they sell in my booth.
Yeah, why not?
But I was like, they're $1. I have to buy them.
Chris will say something on my video of me picking him up. Like, no, Jimmy, no! Why did you pick
Yeah,
them up?
I get a lot of that nowadays.
The betrayal, no, Jimmy.
Hey, Matt sent me the video on how to transform. I'm gonna watch that after we're done here. Thanks, Matt, if you're still here.
I'll lace up these boots real quick. I think I'll need a little grungy. Why not? Now, I'm having the same problem you are with these boots. I found the size, but nothing else. So. See if we can find.
Let's see the toy page. I'm excited for the Facebook toy page for like during the winter months for content and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
I can just, just post all kinds of stuff.
I'll be just hosting. I mean, yes, it's saying that, but a long number in here, should I? There's a number in the boots. It reads 7E879517. That's the thing. I don't want. That's the hard thing with military boots. I don't want to say, "Oh, these are World War II," when they're not. But a lot of things say they are, but a lot of
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, they're definitely. Oh, okay. Okay, found it. You want to hear? They're Corcoran boots or Cochrane or whatever you want to say. And it's like, well, Chris, how do you know? It's like, Jimmy, how do you know that toy is a certain thing? You just know, right? If you see something, and even if something's missing, you're like, okay, that's missing. That's where that should be. And I see a remnants of it, so it's got to be that, right, Jimmy?
Right, for sure.
All right, you want to see something crazy? See this right here?
Yep.
See
That
this?
residue?
No, not the residue.
Oh.
This part right here. That's a little tag that's been cut. It's got white and red thread. See that right there?
Yep.
That's the Corcoran boot. That's the Corcoran boot hang tag.
Ah.
Not Red Wings, no. It's that hang tag right there.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I've sold boots like that with that hang tag. So they're Corcoran boots.
Dropping that knowledge, or that knowledge, having that knowledge helps you so much.
I know, right? No,
It's like on what's the dad on Joe Dirt? It just does.
It does.
What is he? I can't remember the exact quote, but that's kind of how you sounded just now. Why does whatever?
Wait, Jim, Jim, you saying I sound like Joe Dirt?
His dad. What? I'm gonna read the quote. Joe Dirt dad quote.
Yeah, dang. Okay. I think I'm just gonna look at these in OG condition.
How exactly is a rainbow made? How exactly does a sun set? How exactly does a positive traction rear end Plymouth work? It just does. How do you know what's good? You just do. That's great. That's what you. Sorry, sir. But that's where my brain was at. It didn't sound like to me.
I'm just messing with Jimmy. Yeah, Red Wings would get views, but I want buyers. I need buyers. I told that to the flea market people. I said, listen. You're saying it's busy. I don't need lookers. I need buyers.
Yep. I think that's the big thing with the booth right now is there's a lot of people in there shopping, but
yeah,
the buyers are there, but we need a higher percentage of those lookers to be shoppers.
Correct. Yep. See that one flea market I went to? They're like, "Oh, look at that! That's so nice. That's cute." No. I need you to buy it. $20. Come on.
But we're gonna have this will be our third month. It'll be better than last month. Last month sucked. Last month was bad.
Why?
We only made $100.
But why do you think it was bad?
I don't know. It was just slow all the way around. The whole store was slow. I don't know why.
Think it's Sonia's fault?
It is. That's the easiest thing to do. So we just blame.
Right? Sonia. When all us fails, be like, "Dang it, Sonia, should have did better."
I really don't know. I mean, we kind of did. We're leaning in towards the stuff we're noticing is moving. Like toys are moving for me. Like Tonka trucks.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. So and Fisher Price toy sets, like the bigger sets, like if they're the older ones. That stuff was moving, so we've shifted not to just that, but we're making sure that there's a lot of that in there.
Yeah, that
And
makes
so-
sense.
And like the lady was nice though. She let me put the clothes rack in the back of the store. It's like kind of way in the back, all the way. So like she's like, yeah, you can put it back there because she's like, I'll take 10% and you can put clothes on the clothes rack. That's fine.
Yeah.
And so I have vintage T-shirts in there now, and those have been selling. So yeah,
Nice.
and this month is gonna be good.
There you go.
So I have to when I list using List Easier, I have to go in after I list 10 and revise all 10 without making any changes, so the pictures show up on my phone. They show up for the shoppers all the time, but on my app, like when I'm looking at my active listings or when I go to send offers, the pictures aren't there. So I have to revise them so they show up. Don't ask me why, it's a technical issue. What's that noise?
Hmm?
Like a weird noise.
Sonia, she's listening to you.
I hear her on the phone upstairs.
Oh, I gotta figure out what I want.
Yeah, jokes at the building that, which is crazy. They're just it's not air conditioning. That building just stays cool. But like the vintage store, they don't have air conditioning. It's just no air conditioning at all. But it stays cool in there. It's crazy. It's because it's downstairs and there's an upstairs and there's buildings on each side of it. You know, it's like a row home, but it's like old downtown.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get this on. Okay. I'm gonna try something with the. Oh, here we go. Here, this is what I'm looking for right here. Right here. Let's see if it works. Okay. Get a different one. Of course. Okay. All right, cool. Working on these boots. It's got a little crack right here. Right here. You can't really see. There's a little bitty on the sole, so I'm gonna throw some glue in it.
Oh man.
What's up?
Tired, I'm sore. been dealing with in 2008, I had that ATV wreck, and I had to have my shoulder re-put back together. Basically, and I got screws and all of that stuff in my. And I know it's starting to get like arthritic and stuff. Oh, sometimes it just kills me. It's been bothering me more than I probably should go get X-rays. It's been long enough. See what kind of shape it's in. It's
Right.
been bothering me a lot. And now with all the that hoarder climbing on all that stuff and picking and literally you would have to move furniture and move piles just to get to everything. And so my arm is just killing me today. Anyways, I'm complaining, but that arthritis ache isn't fun.
Mm-mm. Use this in here. Ah! What do I get for trying to do it one-handed? What to do? Maybe I should do it like I did the other day. Oh, let's see. Let me see if that'll work. That might just work. Oh. Oh man, that's so.
What are you doing though?
Well. I am. I'm gluing it back. I was. Okay. I was literally like the sole had split off just a little bit, and so like right here, it was coming undone just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So I just put some E6000 glue in it, and I was trying to. I don't even know where I threw it now. I had one of my clamps, and I was trying to clamp it together, but it was just on the very end, so it wasn't it wasn't clamping down all the way, and then it wasn't holding.
Huh.
So I just taped it.
Hey, whatever works.
Whatever works. So we'll let that dry and see what that is. Cool. Let me go look at those other ones. Let's see. I really need to get these going again. These ones. Huh? Come on. Just chill out. I'll get you some batteries for your Xbox, okay? Chill out. Right when I came in. Not a hello, Dad. Not a hey, I need batteries for my Xbox. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha, dog.
I wish I had the time to buy this storage locker. Should I do it? See if
What's
I
in
should.
it?
It looks like there's some older stuff in there. We should share it. It's at $110 right now. Maybe
Where's
if
it
I.
at?
It's about 20 minutes from my house. You want? Let's do. How do I share? Hold on, I'm gonna share screen. You want to do that?
Yeah. Later, Sue.
This one right here. Did that work?
Mhm.
All right, let's. Oh, that's the wrong tab. I think. Oh, but I can go. It's this tab right here, right? You can see.
Yeah. I'll make it big.
Can you see it now? You can see the locker, right?
Yeah.
All right. There's first picture. It's not completely full. There's a banjo,
Mm-hmm.
pile of old stuff. That says AC on it. See anything? There's some old tires. Look at these tires. I don't know anything about these tires. Got some furniture. Oh, there's a wrestling belt and a Santa Claus right there.
Hmm.
It gets more interesting. There's these tires right here. This truck is worth some money right here. It's an old RC toy truck with a turret on top.
Mm-hmm.
A motorcycle fender.
What's that guitar back there?
I know. There's a guitar. Let's see if we can. Can you make that out? It's blurry. Maybe Fender? I can't tell though. And then. What does this say? Heritage Softail?
Yeah.
Harley Davidson. That's a nice Fender right there. Then you got the mirror with the guitar right there. You got.
Is that another guitar or is that
Yeah, that's a different guitar. Let's see if we can see what that says. It's got like a bird on it or something. Not sure what kind of guitar that is. And then we got this air compressor.
Yeah.
This Nike bag intrigues the out of me. What's in the Nike bag? I
What's
want
in
to
the
know.
bag?
A sword, so that's fun. And a bow. A blurry picture of furniture and bags. Some machetes. Machete. How do you say it? I don't know.
Machete.
Some more bags. Some more gas tanks. I'm not sure what that says right there. Some kind of grill. There's that clock that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
A chain. And then a dresser. And there's a bag underneath the Nike bag. And then there's furniture back in here. It's at $110 right now.
Hmm.
Let's see what the commenters are saying.
What are you interested in?
How do you put us back up?
Oh, I got it. Okay. Well, what are you interested in, though, in that?
Just the fact that there could be old stuff in there since there's already old stuff showing.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's one. I mean, the RC truck I know could have some value. The guitars I could flip locally. Maybe, hopefully. I'd be more interested in hoping there's some old clothes or some older stuff in there that I can't quite see.
Yeah. Huh.
Should I? It
It's
doesn't end tomorrow, so maybe I'll look at it tomorrow.
Buy it, Jimmy.
I'm gonna probably bid on it.
Nice.
Wendell wants to stop by with his Fire Stick.
Got it.
It's after
Tell him to
12.
come. Tell him to come over to the house. He knows where I live. Tell him to come drop it off. I'll be here all day.
Man.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. What do you say, Jimmy?
Yep.
All right.
I got more work to do.
Me too. I gotta get some listings.
I gotta go get these weather techs out of my garage and put a label on them.
There we go. There we go.
All
And I'll
right.
be in Hagerstown this week, Friday and Saturday. If you want, message me and come say hi if anybody's in the area. So, and yeah, I'm gonna be listing a whole bunch of boots, this week. So that's why I like getting all these pictures. So when I'm at he's on the way. Sweet. All right.
Thanks, Matt. I'm gonna have this transformed in that shelf later.
There we go, dude. All right. Any parting words?
Watch the Buy It All podcast, folks. We're getting close to 500 subscribers. Give us a subscribe.
There we go.
Buy It All
Buy It All
podcast. We want to get to 500 subscribers.
There we go.
Thanks.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Sweet. All right, we're going to get out of here. All right, peace out, everybody.